up, you guys? After Show Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Arrow. This is Season 7, Episode 18. I can't believe we're almost at the end of this, Arrowverse season. I was just doing some calculations, and it looks like we've got about a month left before the Arrowverse season ends. And then I think we're going to be entering into the, COVID season, where, COVID screwed up finales for shows. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. I feel like I've gone through this season much quicker than, last season. But then again, last season had, another show, literally Black Lightning. So it's going to be interesting when that one comes back next season as well. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting, when I get to, the finales, the finale week for this Arrowverse season. And I'll probably look back to see when I started, just to get a bit of a roundabout idea of how long it's taken me to get through this season. Yeah, it's interesting. So I've been advised to steer clear of some of the comments. Basically, from what I can gather, it's basically information that I could have put together but haven't. But I still should. So I should avoid knowing, as it could ruin the reaction of finding out. I don't know. Look, okay, the specific wording I have, expectation. They basically give away clues you could figure out later, and I said, should I have figured out whatever it is, or is it something I haven't yet? And then I was told, only if you paid close attention to it, I think. Certain documents with names on them. So yeah, I'm just going to avoid any comment that has anything to do with that right now. Because if it's information, then I'll find out anyways. It's fine. I'll find out on my own time. Basically, it's probably the best thing that I can probably think of that it's kind of reminding me of is Vixen's sister and Diggle Jr. No, the other Diggle. Whatever. Look, I don't know. I'm just going to read the comments I'm allowed to read. Alright. List of mythical organizations that nobody's ever heard of before. The League of Assassins, the Quadrant, the Longbow Hunters, the Ninth Circle. And that's just Arrow. Other shows have more, like Cadmus on Supergirl. Although, I guess that one isn't really mythical. I mean, to be fair, Hive, like the Thanatos Guild, was really just a League of Assassins spin-off. Being Dark's League with Gun and Longbow Hunters are really just an organization, as they are just 3 mechs. So there are just about 3. The Ninth Circle, Quadrant, and League. I don't think the mechs, did you mean mercenaries? Right. Yes. True. I didn't edit Nessa to Nissa because I've had Patreon just randomly delete edited comments a few times and I didn't feel like risking it. Yes, so I just want to say, sometimes people come to me and they're like, did you delete my comment? Did one of your mods delete my comment? So here's the thing. I don't have moderators on Patreon. The only way they can really tell me to avoid the comments is to avoid the comments and hopefully, ask the person to remove their comments. Luckily, it doesn't happen very often that people spoil stuff. But yeah, so that just leaves me deleting comments. And I don't do that. I don't have the time to delete somebody's comments. Half the time, I don't even really see comments until I'm filming the videos. So, I do sometimes see them though. But yeah, I'm not deleting your comments. It's just like a Patreon bug that happens and I don't understand it at all. So I would advise that any comment that you're making, I would just copy it just in case. And then, you know, post your comment. And then if it disappears in 10 minutes time, you can repost it because you've got it copied. It's not me. It's just a bug. Patreon does sometimes bomb comments when you edit them too much. Have had the same experience in the past with longer comments, so these days I just save them in a Word document for a certain time just to be sure. Yeah, that works. The actress that plays Elena shaved her head for a movie role at the same time. This was definitely a wig. Yeah, it was really obvious that it was a wig. I mean, they could have given her like a better wig. They didn't necessarily have to have her hair be as long as it was. I don't know, man. It was really bad wig. Anyways, let's get into the episode. Oh, my girl.
You lost?
I'm here to see Shadow Thief.
Shadow Thief.
She's busy.
Ooh, look at my girl. Oh my god! I don't even know who these people are, but let's go! Oh my god! Are you implying that this is a Laurel-centric episode? I mean, maybe it's a Dinah-centric episode, but we started off with Laurel, so I am absolutely so here for this shit. You know I am. I'm playing with a peg.
Why don't you tell me why you're here?
I'm looking for a partner.
You got a job?
Multiple. And I need someone with...
Are you going back to your villainous ways? But you've come so far. Quentin would not like this. But you're so badass. I can't help it.
Hey, Laurel, it's me again. I just had a craving for French fries, milkshakes, and really cold fruit. Are you in? Look,
It's
I know
so
this is probably gonna
sweet.
get very between
They're
many,
besties.
many.
Take it easy for me, please.
Oh, me? You know what? I really wish I could, but I have a really intense Netflix binge that I have scheduled way back, and I also am going to eat everything in the fridge, so it's gonna get pretty crazy in here.
What's your ETA?
Trying to shake a bogey. Status of Nest 2.
Gone. Galaxy 1 has raided all of our safe houses. Alpha Base is our last secure location. All surviving Canaries need to rendezvous here immediately. Be careful.
How many canaries are there? I don't understand.
She hasn't killed anyone since she's been the DA. Why would she start now? You've seen how hard she's worked, how much she's changed.
Oh, I love that she has so much faith in her.
She is a ruthless murderer, and we are all fooling ourselves thinking she is anything like the real Laurel is.
We should be helping her, not.
How do you know? You never met her. Look, Dinah, you're on my shit book again. You're picking on Laurel. I don't like it. What is my #1 rule? Be nice to Laurel, I like you. Be mean to Laurel, I don't like you.
Thanks for playing.
Okay, she may not have killed that guy, but like, she watched it happen and didn't do anything, so like, there's something bad there. What about Quentin? Quentin sacrificed himself for you, and you're doing this? Why?
There were traces of hydrogen cyanide found in his blood, which is the go-to poison of the Ninth Circle. The SCPD had no reason to trace it back to them. And Miko framed Laurel because Laurel told Oliver her secret.
She...
Well, it still doesn't change anything.
I love
Of course,
Felicity
you
right
hear
now.
what I just
She
said.
believes
Even
in
if Laurel
Laurel.
didn't kill her.
New outfit. You think an arrow is gonna stop me? I think a trank arrow will. He's one of the longbow hunters.
I didn't realize there was one of the lumber hunters.
Think about honoring Quentin.
Quentin is dead. Nobody cares about Quentin. He only wanted his daughter back.
That is not true. You've done a lot of good as the DA. Not to mention you were there for me when I needed a friend. I'm not willing to let you just throw that all away and forget about it.
Look, I'm really sorry if you thought we had a real friendship, but it was all just an act.
I don't
And
believe that.
you?
I really missed our girls' nights out.
Me too.
I'm very disappointed in you, Laurel. Very disappointed.
Gotta be
Still
$10
love you,
million
though.
worth.
Oh, and it's too bad that you don't have your cry anymore.
That's a lot.
But I still have mine.
Oh, it's
What are you doing?
That's
here?
my
same
That's my girl.
Aren't you supposed to be on your little spaceship or something?
I took a break to clean up your mess.
What is this, some kind of intervention?
I know you're not
I
my
think so.
but another world or another life you could have been.
That ain't gonna stop her. I can't believe it. Can we get like more scenes with them? That would be the most interesting shit ever. I feel like we were robbed at the end of last season.
You cannot seriously think she's still capable of redemption after what we just saw.
That is harsh, especially coming from the person who wrongly accused her of murder.
You're saying what Laurel's doing is my fault?
Our fault. Maybe if we had been a better support system to her.
Hey,
Laurel did not
you
become
didn't
Black
do
Friday.
anything wrong, Felicity. You believed her from the get-go.
If those women continue to be a problem for us,
You don't have to worry. They get in our way again, I'll kill them myself.
No, you won't. Don't be silly. You won't do it. So what, Dante
Came for.
ordered the hit? To get Emiko to come to him? I don't know. Ooh! Yeah! Sarah!
I'm having deja vu in the best way possible. I always wondered, were you flirting with me all those times you said I was cute?
what? Were you into it?
Of course, it's you. I missed you.
Miss you too.
Thank you for coming.
Of course. I just wish it had gone better.
It's a strange conversation. I feel like they've never really had
Get her away
like,
from the new BFF line.
a relationship like that. Like a friendship like that. I don't know.
That is if you don't have to go back for any
There's kids too.
shenanigans. She helped Oliver get out of prison the legal way, and she stopped me from killing Ricardo Diaz.
Felicity Smoke is killing people now. I really have missed a lot.
The point is, this is more of a two-woman job. Dinah wants to keep it above board.
Nope, got it. Not invited. Okay. Call me.
Not to belabor the point,
Rude.
but it would have been really nice to have White Canary here with us.
Yes, I agree.
Where are they?
They played us.
Fake heat signatures. That is devious and impressive. Are you okay? Laurel tried to kill us.
No.
Sorry.
No worries.
You should be. This is Sarah Lance. You never disrespect Sarah Lance.
Laurel has not changed. She is the same monster who killed Vinny.
What Laurel did is unforgivable. But she's just on this path and she doesn't know how to get off of it. Even in your darkest of times, even when you were hell-bent on killing Laurel, we still had your back. I mean, we gave you a second chance. Look where you are now. You're captain of the SCPD. You're a deputized vigilante.
Yeah, you did kill somebody, remember?
Possibly.
I don't think she ever even wanted that kind of support.
Or maybe she wanted it more than any of us and didn't realize until it was gone.
Believe in my girl, please. That's what I want.
Believe me, there is nothing I would love more than to see those sons of bitches pay for what they did to my girls.
So why don't you?
Because I know I can't do it alone.
How many were there? What?
Neither can you.
I didn't like that.
This is more than just some rebellion group. It's a support system. This is a way for women to know we always have each other's backs no matter what happens, whenever we need it most. Something I failed to do for a friend once.
It's too bad I'm not a canary.
I don't like that. I don't like there being like mini canary. That's weird.
Emiko realizes that Dante has been manipulating her, it will drive a wedge between her and the Ninth Circle. That's how we stop them.
Awkward. Considering she's the leader.
Even someone with a past as checkered as mine can still turn their life around. Can be a hero.
I was being a hero. I was the DA, I got Oliver out of prison, and I was the only one who figured out that his little sister was basically the devil. And they still turned on me.
So what?
Hey, Felicity didn't.
Redemption isn't a destination, it's a journey.
I like that.
The only way to stop being that person was to come home and own up to the things that I had done. And yeah, it was painful. And it took a really long time. But it was the only way to become someone else. Someone better than who I was.
I love
Well,
this.
that's great. This is who I am.
She just needs a little bit of time. You did so well.
I thought we'd run into some guards.
Why do you think we're hitting it now?
This place is completely empty and there's like one bottle in there. Is that what they're after? Literally one single thing is in this entire place. Okay, never mind. Just upstairs, I guess.
I guess if you're okay with that device killing people, you may as well start with me.
Me too.
And me.
Ooh, they're in your corner. That's my girl. Careful! Felicity's pregnant.
Get out of here.
Time to go. Stay close.
You guys blown up the area? You just blew up a bunch of people. I'm just saying, I think you killed a bunch of people. Yeah, they were shooting at you, but like, I'm just saying, you killed people.
We are pretty badass together.
Yeah, like birds of justice.
Something like that.
Like birds of prey.
New evidence proves you didn't kill Hernandez, and you went undercover to bring down the Shadow Thief, so I am as surprised as anyone. Thank you.
Now that Laurel Land's upstanding citizen is back,
Hey, Sarah!
everything.
It's time for me to go home now.
Home?
Felicity, you shouldn't be...
Yeah.
No, hold on.
Someone in
She shouldn't be drinking,
promotions
but
told me if I
also...
wanted to be one of the good guys, that I needed to right my wrongs. And the only way to do that is to go back to where it all started.
No, 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 no! No. How fucking dare you? Nope.
Sarah, I wanted you to have this.
I thought so.
I can adjust it for you. Probably get your cry back if you want it.
It's Laurel's Black Canary costume.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought you could use it here, but you know, maybe Earth 2 needs a Black Canary.
I just really hope one day I'm actually worthy of it.
So Sarah on Earth 2 was pregnant.
If we keep this up, people are going to start asking why we keep hanging out in cemeteries.
To see your
He's never
dad.
very good at goodbyes.
He was the first person to make me feel like I was never alone.
You're not alone. Not anymore.
Give this to Felicity.
You look so much like her.
And you may not be a canary.
It's so nice of you.
And you still have a long way to go to prove that you're a hero. Take it from someone who knows how hard it can be. And don't screw it up.
That's my girl. I love her. Alrighty, well that was Arrow season 7 episode 18. It was really nice to see Sarah showing up on the show again. to help Laurel. I look, honestly, you want real talk? Yeah, that ending thing was kind of cool. All right, seeing like Laurel in like, I guess 20 years or something. She's changed so much that like she just had a completely different atmosphere to her. I thought that was cool. I think the episode could have gone without the flash forwards, and if we focused a tiny little bit more on like Laurel and Sarah, that would be nice. We got some awesome like Laurel and Felicity stuff. I loved that. She like full on believed in her, and I loved it so much. Like, I'm just saying, like Felicity, okay. Oh, sorry. Alright. So Felicity was like, alright, this is dirt bottom, okay. Felicity was like here when she was first introduced, and then she was like a little bit here, right? And then season 4 happened, and then she was like, let's be real, that's what happened, right? And then slowly, like, she's been here, and then she's been here, and then like, when she started to become friends with Laurel 2.0, I was like, whoa, this girl is really cool, right? And then like, this episode, she like skyrocketed all the way up because like the fact that she was on her side, oh, I love it. I love it so much. She became cool by association, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more Sarah and Laurel because I do feel like we were robbed at the season 6 finale when she was like, are you anything like my Laurel? And she's like, no. And then that was basically the whole scene. And I was like, it was so powerful of a scene though, but like, they didn't really get to have time together. And I guess we got to have that a little bit here, but it would have been nice to have more, you know? We could have gotten rid of the flash forwards. I think I called them flashbacks before. We know they're flash forwards. But yeah, so you're telling me in 20 years she still has that crappy costume? Come on. I didn't like that costume before and I don't like it now. So, but still, it's really cool. I don't like the idea of like a group of canaries. I think that's weird. I think maybe they've done it so that they can have both Dinah and Laurel be the Black Canary, because clearly, it's clearly that's what Laurel's supposed to be. She's supposed to be the Black Canary. Like, let's be honest here. We've got, like, we had Laurel become the Black Canary, and then they killed her off. And then they were like, no, we'll introduce someone and that will be the Black Canary, right? And they've done that with Dinah. And I feel like maybe they didn't really get the greatest reception from him, maybe, but they really liked the actress, and that's whatever. Maybe they really liked her character, whatever. Maybe she wasn't getting the best reception. This is just what I'm what I'm thinking, okay? And so they brought back Laurel, but they brought her back bad because, like, they saw, like, her, like, Earth 2 version on The Flash, and they really liked what Katie Cassidy did. And then, like, just her just being back on the show revitalized moments. It was great. And then it was, like, it introduced the idea of, like, maybe this could be a redemption area, like, redemption arc, and then, like, she was just meant to be the Black Canary, and, like, the more the show did with her, the more obvious it became, and it was kind of like, what's the point? I'm sorry, but, like, it was almost like, what's the point in having Dinah? Because she's, like, Laurel's just so much more compelling as the Black Canary, and then, like, but again, they still just really wanted to stand by this character. And I'm guessing that's kind of where this whole, like, Canary group came from, because then they can have their cake and we can eat it too. Yeah? I don't know. That's just, like, the vibe that I got from this. I don't know about you guys. I just feel like I don't hate Dinah, okay? Just letting you know, I don't hate her. I make lots of jokes about her being in the shitter when I'm like, when she's being mean to Laurel, but I don't actually mean it. I don't hate her. I just think she's kind of a little bit pointless at times. I don't know. Laurel is just so much more compelling. Like, so much more compelling. Like, bad girl turned good? Like, come on. That's like bad guy turned good. Like, that's like the best kind of archetype on a show. That is what I love. That is the kind of character that I love. And since, like, and it really, like, showed us in this episode, they even talked about, Dinah. And, like, what has she really done on the show? I'm sorry, but, like, what? Like, she hasn't really grown as a character, really. They say that she has, but from the moment that she was introduced and the moment now, what's different? Well, she's the police captain? That's it. She's the same person that she always was. And that's just kind of meh. Like, Oliver, from the moment that we met him, he was like, you know, closed off, very secretive, lied a lot, you know, worked alone. Now he works with a team, he's a lot more open, he's honest, he's married, like, he's been to jail, like, he's been through all these things, okay? Felicity, from the moment that we met her, she was like a tech person, and then she ended up becoming basically like an essential part of the team. Like, she's even gone out on missions herself. Like, she's grown. Everyone else, like, I feel like a lot of the other characters have grown so much, but I just don't feel like Dinah has ever really, the character has never really grown. And so her character just feels kind of pointless, especially when you've got such a great Black Canary. And I don't know, I just don't like the idea of multiple canaries. It just seems weird to me. It's like having a group of green arrows. Like, it's weird. I mean, like, there's multiple flashes, of course, but they're never at the same time. And, like, they're not all got the same name. Like, there's Kid Flash, and then there's, like, Jay Garrick Flash. Blanking at the moment. Oh my god, I'm blanking at the moment. You know what? Look, hopefully you understand my point, what I'm saying. Just the idea of having, like, multiple Black Canaries at the same time is just really, really, really weird to me. I'm not that much of a fan of it. Yeah. And to be honest with you, I couldn't help but feel like Oliver's point of the story was a little bit, like, I didn't really care about it, which is so weird because, like, whenever an episode doesn't have Oliver in it, I'm like, but this is rude. Don't do it. To be honest with you, if any episode was going to not have Oliver in it, this one would have probably worked the best, because that kind of, that story, like, where it serves the main story, kind of felt out of place. You know, I don't know. I would have been happy with just a whole story based on, you know, these characters, whatever. I've been talking too long. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.